Hello guys, here's Thomas. Welcome to my channel. Please click that subscribe button under the video and turn on the notification bell for you to be informed always when I upload a new video. I'm going to continue in this video and talk about what opportunities are there for you when you move to Mexico and you have no job and you don't speak any Spanish. How can you actually earn money in Mexico? So I already spoke about festivals and about teaching English. Another thing what you can do in Mexico, what I did, I worked as a photographer. I already had my professional camera, my lenses and everything else I needed, except I wasn't in a position of opening a studio in Mexico. I was able to photograph events, venues and people, portraits, but only outside, not indoors, not in a studio. But that was fine. So if you have a good camera, if you are creative, if you like photography, why not to try and work as a photographer in Mexico, if you're in Mexico or in any other country. So what you do, you create a Facebook page for yourself, for your business, for your offer, where you show your portfolio. If your portfolio is not good enough yet, then offer some free photo sessions, and that way you spread the info about you and your work out there online. So that's what I did. I did quite few free photo sessions. There is always models and actors and even singers, dancers who need photos for their portfolio. So they are very happy to do this exchange where you do take free photos for them. Well, you take, how it works, you take let's say a few hundred photos at the session, and then you upload them to Google Drive and let your model from their computer to choose, let's say 7 or 10 photos that they like. So they choose, and you then edit those photos and send them to them just in digital form. You don't print anything. So they got their photos and you got your photos for your portfolio. Just make sure you always ask your model to sign the agreement that they allow you to use these photos, or that it is your property because you created them. Okay, so there is no problem in the future if you start making a lot of money using these photos, so the model won't be claiming any money from you. Okay, and then once your portfolio is built, you have a good Facebook page and Instagram account. That's also very important, to have a good Instagram account where people can see your work, and the hashtag for Instagram and Facebook should be the same to make things simple. Then you can also advertise your service in local newspapers, for example in Mexico City, and online, and go meet people in meetups and give them your cards. Yes, you have to have your cards. Bring your camera with you always when you go for a meetup. Take photos of the people, give it to them for free, so people will start remembering that you are John Doe the photographer, a local photographer from the US, great photographer, right? So start with that, be patient. This all might take a few months until you secure maybe your first paid job. And then what can you photograph in Mexico? There's lots of things to photograph. There are weddings happening all the time, and it's very good and very cool for the Mexicans when their wedding photographer is a foreigner. So you can photograph weddings. Of course, get yourself familiar, talk to people how the wedding in Mexico look like, what's happening, what steps, how long, so you know where to be and how to photograph and what to photograph. Then you can photograph the 15 years parties. 15 years parties, you don't know what it is, Google it or ask your Mexican friends. You can photograph couples, children, parents with children in exterior, in the park, as the photos for the children's birthday. Yeah, you can photograph the baptism in the church and the party afterwards. Yeah, there's lots of opportunities. If you are not sure about prices or what to ask, then look online. There's many websites of different photographers in Mexico City. They also have YouTube channels where they promote themselves. Check their prices, go below that to start getting some money coming in. There's a lot of groups on Facebook also of local photographers in Mexico City or in other cities and towns in Mexico, where you can advertise. Often people who are looking for a photographer, they ask there, they place their requests, so respond to that, give the good competitive price. And the best is that later when you start taking photos, it happened to me, it is the word of mouth. You will get a lot of clients. You make some beautiful pictures, and then you these people will recommend, show it to their friends, to their colleagues at work, and their colleagues will call you and you will make money. So you can work as a photographer. It's a kind of nomadic job, same as was the English teacher abroad. So you can do that, work as a photographer. I will also try to place my Instagram so you can see the kind of photos I took in Mexico, kind of portraits that I was selling in the description below this video. Feel free to comment, show us your portfolios, your experience working as a photographer in Mexico. If you have any questions, just ask me in the comments below. Give it a like to this video if you like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a great day.